with so much of the discourse being negative around Modern Warfare 4 and its release, and people already deciding that the game is going to be bad, people already 100% agreeing that Modern Warfare 4 is going to be terrible, or that Modern Warfare 4 is going to go back on a lot of the changes that Black Ops 7 has been doing, and all the goodwill that Black Ops 7 has garnered around fans would just be decimated with the release of Infinity Ward's Modern Warfare 4. With that being the running theme, I'm going to go out on a limb here, and a year before its release, I'm going to say that Modern Warfare 4 is probably going to be just as good as Black Ops 7, if not one of the more better Call of Duty games that we have gotten in a while. And I think when you're coming off of something like Black Ops 7 and the praise that it's probably going to get, that's a hard statement to make. But I think that Call of Duty can't be stupid. I mean, some people would argue that they are. Some people would argue that they have made very stupid decisions in the past, which I 100% agree with. But if we look at the state of video games right now within the military world and the first-person shooter world, you kind of see this big competition going on between Battlefield 6 and Call of Duty, and that's going to be against Black Ops 7. We are seeing so many changes to Black Ops, whether it is the skill-based matchmaking being dropped, Warzone being improved, and Call of Duty and Activision addressing so many issues that fans have been complaining for a long time. They're seeing all the positiveness on Twitter, on X, other content creators. People are loving these changes, saying thank you, Treyarch. They're doing the dev talk. They're excited to share these changes with the world, excited to share these changes with the fans. Activision is seeing this shit, and they have to say, like, okay, we have to keep this momentum going. We have to keep this goodwill coming. And I think that they're gonna have Infinity Ward continue that. Why would Infinity Ward come in and make changes that revert back to something terrible and piss the fans off again when you still have Battlefield 6? And we're gonna assume, and that's why we're making this video, we're assuming that Battlefield 6 is still going strong by the time Modern Warfare 4 releases. And I think that when Modern Warfare 4 releases, Battlefield 6 is going to do this big thing to kind of not bring players back, but to innovate again. They're not going to release a new game, but maybe they release a DLC, maybe they release something big, an expansion to the world, or something that changes the game to make it intriguing again, to make people be like, oh yeah, this is good. We're going hard on Battlefield 6 again. And I think that competition is going to continue to bring great stuff for the fans, which is us, great changes and great improvements. Because that's going to be happening, I think that Infinity Ward also has this big bone to pick, this big weight on their shoulder, where they were the laughingstock of the gaming world. And they were 100%, because people associate Modern Warfare with Infinity Ward. And most of the time, people that see the Modern Warfare 3 campaign, people that are just casuals that love the campaign and play, but they don't really care too much about what goes on behind the scenes, would say, well, Infinity Ward made Modern Warfare 3 and it was shit. And then the reports coming out saying that Infinity Ward didn't allow Sledgehammer to do certain things, or Sledgehammer had a really hard time making the campaign because they made it with half the time of a regular Call of Duty development, and they had to keep dealing with Infinity Ward. Infinity Ward is looked at as these people that created this really bad environment, this bad thing for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. And then we remember Christopher Judge making that joke on the Game Awards, saying how his speech was already longer than Modern Warfare 3, and everybody fucking clowned. People couldn't believe that he made it. The Call of Duty developers came out and started talking shit, like that was so disrespectful. It was like this whole thing about Modern Warfare 3, the campaign being so short and so terrible that it was the laughing stock of the gaming world. It was like, this is what cheap looks like. This is what shit looks like. This is what a bad campaign and bad story and bad games look like. And it was Call of Duty. It was the campaign for Modern Warfare 3. So with that being said, with all that recently in the head of people, they no longer think of how amazing the story for Modern Warfare 2019 was, or how good, in my opinion, Modern Warfare 2 was as well. And we're talking about the campaign only. And that goodwill, that trust that they had maybe in the developer is gone, because Modern Warfare 3 was bad on so many levels. Even me, that I'm a great defender, a great lover of Modern Warfare and its campaigns and the characters. I love all the new characters. It was terrible for me as well. And I've talked bad about it, and I've talked to you guys about my my concerns regarding that world. And so with all that being said, Modern Warfare 4 needs to be a fantastic game, needs to be a great game on all fronts. But we're not going to worry about multiplayer, Warzone, or any of that other shit. We're going to worry about the campaign. Modern Warfare 4 needs to be the best campaign in the entire new rebooted Modern Warfare universe. It has to be at least as good as Modern Warfare 2019. Most of you guys, most people would say that's a tall ask. It's never going to be as good as 2019. Why not? Tell me why not. Because the writers that were there left, there's still other very good writers, very talented writers that can come in and craft a very good story. They have to challenge themselves to make a fantastic story. They have to challenge themselves to make a really good campaign that can rival the other campaigns that they've had in the past. You don't make this one amazing thing and then just live off of that forever and then just write shit for the other installments of the game. I don't think so. I think with the pressure they're going to have, with the weight on their shoulders, with knowing that they were the laughingstock of gaming for a while, they're going to want to give something big so they can remind other people that Infinity Ward are the ones that make these really cool, awesome, grounded, modern warfare stories. It is Infinity Ward from the beginning. Here we are. This is our story, and that's what we got to do. They got to take advantage of the talent that they have in their hands with Captain Price, with Ghost, with Gas, with potentially Commander Graves, with Alex Keller maybe making a bigger return, with Team Metal coming back and having that U.S. presence, the U.S. military Delta presence in the game, and really capitalize on that. Make these characters fucking badass. And I think they can do that. A prediction that I'll make here quickly is that I think Modern Warfare 4 will be a much longer game than Modern Warfare 3. And it's not this like, oh, duh. But I think they're gonna try really hard to make it like a 7-8 hour good, interesting campaign. Kind of similar in length to maybe Call of Duty Infinite Warfare or Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, something like that. Something that really is a nicer, longer campaign, but it actually has the good structure. It actually has the good writing. It actually returns these characters to how they should feel. I think the characters in Modern Warfare 3 felt so off and so different compared to their Modern Warfare 2019 and Modern Warfare 2 appearances that I think Modern Warfare 4 needs to take them back to that. More of the special operator who's been doing this for a really long time and can die attitude over the Modern Warfare 3 where they sounded like fucking the Avengers. They sounded like fucking superheroes. They sounded like they were unbeatable, unstoppable, and they were dropping these like quotes the whole game that just were awful. So I think Infinity Ward, with all of this, is going to give us a really good game. And I think because of the failures of MW3 and its campaign, they're going to deliver something fantastic. And I'm behind it. I'm hoping for it. I'm going to be positive about it. I'm going to be very positive about it until I'm shown otherwise. Now, if the trailer comes out and it's shit, then we're going to talk some shit. But before then, I'm not. We're going to keep looking at some of the leaks that come out and see how the story goes. But I think they have potential. They're going to be dealing with Korea. They're going to be dealing with war. They're going to be dealing with maybe some of the decisions that Price makes and how do we involve other countries and other things. I'm very excited for the potential that is shown in Modern Warfare 4. And so many of us talk about it maybe being the ending for this new rebooted trilogy, and after that it's going to go on a hiatus, or after that it's going to go into something new. Then this one needs to deliver. It needs to be fucking good so people can somewhat forget how terrible MW3 was and go out with a bang with Modern Warfare 4 and fucking get Makarov, avenge Soap. It has potential to be really good, really cinematic, and a tighter, more structured story. And that's what I'm hoping for from Infinity Ward, and I think that they can give us that.